I've bound off in pattern in a contrasting color so that you can see what it looks like and how the tail comes out. Now, I'm going to get myself started by going under this first little bump just to get my yarn where I want to go. I don't want to weave in the very last column on the edge. I want to go in this column right here. I'm going to go under one bump downwards, and then I'm going to go downwards in the next column and a bump. Now I'm going to go back to the first column under the next bump underneath the former one, weaving back and forth in these two columns, going to the column to the right underneath the next bump. And you could see how it zigzags back and forth, going back to that original column. And there you go. So here's what it looks like on the front, on the right side. And then you can just trim that off close. Here's the second option. Again, I'm going to go under this first bump here to get my yarn tail to travel away from the edge. I'm going to choose to go in the second column, but this time I'm going to go under two bumps. Now I'll travel to the next column and go upwards under two bumps. And I'll go to the final next column, third column, and go downwards two bumps. So you can see it zigzags horizontally rather than vertically, or the opposite direction of the former swatch. And that's what it looks like on the right side here. And then you can trim your tail close. And a third option, again, I'm going to go under this little bump there on the edge to get my yarn to where I want it to go. And I'm going to choose to stay in the same column, the second column, and I'm going to go down underneath 5 bumps. Just going to take a big swath there underneath all of those bumps. And then I'll go to the next column and come up a couple of bumps. You could do 2, you could do 3, and then you can trim that off. So 3 different options of weaving a yarn tail in seed stitch. That's what it looks like on the right side with that method.